Hello, Gemini Collective, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you are doing well. This will be your weekly reading for the week of November 10 through 16. And during that time, we'll have a waxing gibbous moon. And a waxing gibbous is a good time for deeper understanding and outlook, acting on your intuition and your introspection. It's a good time for planning, and a good time to demonstrate flexibility in making those plans, because you're kind of making those adjustments in things that you've been working on, both your inner life and your outer life. It's also going to be a full moon on the 16th, and that can be a time of heightened emotions. So it's a good time to really release resentment and fears, to really practice patience and calm. Sometimes people can be snappy and irritable. You can have changes in your sleeping patterns. So just make sure you're doing that self-care, really taking time to breathe, really think about your words before you say them. And also just doing those rituals that cause you to get a better night's sleep on a full moon. I tend to be up on those nights myself. All right, so from the Moonology deck here, we're going to get an overall message card. Show the world the real you. All right, Gemini. Interesting. I don't even think I've ever seen that card before from this deck. I mean, even though I've looked through this deck, I don't remember that card. It does not come out in readings that often. So very interesting. Show the world the real you. As I am shuffling the tarot, I'd like to remind you to watch for synchronicities as the universe speaks to you, not just this week, but every week, every day, actually. There's always clues and breadcrumbs that the universe leaves to kind of guide you on the clarity for your unique path, things that you need to know, your yeses and nos. This could be, got some flyers coming out there. This could be, repeating numbers. Look up those angel numbers. I'm a repeating number person. I see them. If I see fours a lot. 444, 444, 4444. So we've got a lot of cards jumping out here, Gemini. A lot of things that want to come out for you. Anyway, so pay attention to those synchronicities as they guide you, because that's why you pay attention to them. All right, Gemini, November 10 through 16. Okay, we're ready to go. We are going to take these flyers as they have come out. So your overall energy, present situation is you're sitting in the King of Wands situation. So this is confident in your passions, in the the world around you. This is being knowledgeable. This is someone who's empowered, judgmental. There's kind of a distinction about you. You're certified in a thing that you're passionate about. There's something that you're the fount of knowledge for maybe others around you in this passion that you have, Gemini, which is really awesome. And we all appreciate that person who knows more, or I do, that person who knows more than me. What can you show me? What can you teach me? Where can you guide me? So that's kind of where I see the King cards, is they're about that kind of that guidance in their specific field. All right, so what is your situation right now is kind of harvest time, that maybe you're harvesting. Sorry, my neighbor's just decided to mow. Hope he comes over and mows mine. That would be great. This is kind of reflecting on your work. You're not really at harvest yet, but you're really, you've planted the seeds. Seeds are growing, and all you can really do is watch those seeds grow. What's at the root of your situation? Okay, some kind of something that's coming in hot, coming in fast. This could be messages. This could be things about your passion. This could be just information, just kind of an information overflow of things that are coming in very quickly. in your recent past is, okay, the Fool card. So it looks like you've been on some sort of new journey, maybe about this passion of yours. Perhaps you've learned something new recently, or it's taking you in a different path. But this is something you've worked hard at, and this could have to do with with these changes, with this this Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, Eight of Wands. This is something that's speed and quick progress. Um, that's at the root of this situation. What's on your mind at this time? Okay, it's kind of moving on from something, and this could be moving on and towards ideas. I see this family here as moving forward, but I always see this, moving forward into new messages, new information coming in. And I kind of get this from this card too. So what new information here? Interesting. Six of Swords is kind of moving on, but for some reason it just came to me too that that's moving into, that's not moving on, but it's moving into new information, and maybe you're leaving yourself open to messages and conversations again. And if you're someone who's an authority in the thing that you're passionate about, this could be, maybe you're going to take on some speaking role, and you're imparting this information onto others. So we'll see what's just ahead of you. Ace of Swords. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like you're moving in a new direction, and I almost get the feeling that, I don't like to put an age on tarot readings, but I kind of get the feeling that this is for someone that's a little bit older. Maybe you're approaching retirement and you're going to move into more of a consulting situation. This is someone that, you're passionate about. This could be any topic really. This could be, healthcare, finances, but it's something where you're kind of an authority on this, and you're moving towards these new messages, and maybe teaching others how to, you're just imparting your information, and kind of informing the next generation is kind of the feeling I'm getting here. In your advice situation is the Strength card. Yeah, you're strong enough. You're strong and confident about this topic and about imparting this information. I'm going to go back to your overall message was show the world the real you. And if you're again, if you've mastered something, of course people want that knowledge. So whatever way that you're going to be communicating this, this could be that you're going to start a new YouTube channel, you're going to write a book, you're going to stand up and give seminars on this thing that you've been passionate about, you've learned about, and you have the strength to do that. And it's okay to show the world the real you, because people right now, it's a time of, we're in this time of awakening where, of course, we want to teach the younger generations the things that we know. And when you think about, wow, I wish I would have known this thing at 20. So impart that to the 20-year-olds. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting there. What's beyond your control is some judgment. Okay. You may have some judgment about doing this, even though, but go ahead, show the world the real you. What's the saying? F the haters, really. So some people may judge you on this, and may judge you that, you're maybe going to leave this lucrative position to go impart this. Or maybe, maybe it doesn't mean that you're leaving a situation, but that you're going to start imparting this information. And you may have some people that have a judgment about that, like, hey, don't share that with the world. That's information that we in this certain craft or this certain area have. And, but so there is some judgment. Again, show the world the real you. Who cares what's thinking? Who cares what others are thinking about you? Is what I'm trying to say. Secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid. And, only you can answer in this position. Is it your secret desire to be a new messenger of this, or are you trying to avoid that? I mean, everything in this reading is pointing to that's the direction you need to go in. All of these swords, all of these swords, this is air energy, this is communication. and it's communicating this passion and this hard work, and something that you've really mastered. And we're going to be strong and not worry about what others think. And your outcome situation is the High Priestess. So wow. This is a card of mystery. This is also a card of, all knowing, this enlightenment, and being recognized for that. This is someone who really sits in that energy of of truth and intuition and premonition. It's just a card of knowledge. So that in your outcome situation is like wow. But when it comes to this reading, because it is your overall message: show the world the real you. Go ahead and impart this information. Let everybody learn from you and see the things that that you're it's like the accumulation of your knowledge and imparting that onto the world. What's being hidden from you here at the bottom of the deck? So what's being hidden from you is this victory of doing this. So Gemini, this is an interesting and very different reading than one I've ever done. Just the total overall messaging on this is it's just so different, and it's again, I don't like to really put ages, and I don't even want to say the word age, but this is about wisdom. This doesn't mean that you could be in your 20s and have some great wisdom about this, but I just am getting the feeling of this is someone older, very established, who's about to impart this information on the world. So very, very interesting uh, for the Gemini collective. So let's draw here a final word from the Soul Oracle deck for Gemini. Gemini, November 10th through 16th. A final message here on this reading for Gemini. Oops, there we go. The creative no. All right. So, what is it that you're going to say no to creatively to move you into this? And this could be about this Judgment card. You don't always have to acknowledge the judgment that comes at you. You can ignore it, or you can creatively kind of put your hand up to it. Doesn't have to be, it can be more subtle. It doesn't have to be mean. Uh, but yeah, you're gonna have some judgment. And I don't know if this is, from a person, from a community, but again, back to the original message here is show the world the real you. And it's time to kind of open up and let that happen. So Gemini, this is again, this has been a very interesting reading for me, and I'd really love to know, get some feedback if you're comfortable sharing. Let me know what you're going through. Maybe let me know if this is your situation. What industry are you in? Sometimes I don't always get a feel for that, but and this is kind of a, tarot readings are like a template, that this could be, about a professional thing. This could be about a private thing in a relationship. This could be about a family thing. So there's lots of templates in which this could go over. So it's interesting for me to get that sort of feedback. I really appreciate your time with me here today. Of course, like I said, leave a message if there is something in here that you'd like to share. I'll be posting weekly readings, so please feel free to join me next week, and we'll see if there's another message here for you, if it's about this situation or just some totally new situation that's going to come around for you, Gemini. I will have some extra time coming up for private readings. I don't just yet, but if that's something you're interested in, please send me an email and I will notify you when I have some openings. So if you enjoy my reading style, please like and subscribe. It'll really help my channel and I would really super appreciate it. So thanks again. And Geminis, you guys have a great week. Thanks. Bye-bye.